Obama takes the campaign trail. Pumps, what you got for us?
Okay, first of all, nothing makes me happier when Obama talks. He's fabulous. And the person Trump hates most in the world and like fantasizes about being is Barack Obama. Barack Obama occupies so much space in this man's head, and there's just not a lot of space there. So here in Michigan yesterday, Trump starts talking about Obama and his Nobel Peace Prize.
If I were named Obama, I would have had the Nobel Prize given in 10 seconds. He got the Nobel Prize. He didn't even know what the hell he got it for. Remember, he got elected. Well, so did I. He got elected, and they announced he was getting the Nobel Prize. Remember, he said, "Oh, what did I do?" He didn't know what the hell he did. He got the Nobel Prize for doing nothing. For getting elected, but I got elected too.
I mean, here's the thing. Anytime Trump says, I got elected, there needs to be a little asterisk below it that says, did not win the popular vote, benefited from the DEI program called the Electoral College to benefit rich white trust fund babies that like to skirt the system. That's what I think it needs to say. Because Barack Obama won an electoral mandate and a popular vote mandate that Trump is not even capable of winning because only the woefully ill-informed would vote for him and sociopaths would vote for him.
In willful denial, all the things. So then President Obama takes the stage in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and he lets Trump have it on the grift, which I've been waiting for, like the grifting of a presidential candidate.
Billionaire, alleged billionaire.
Alleged billionaire. It's unconscionable. It's unbelievable. Obama will have no part of it.
Constant attempts to sell you stuff. Who does that? Selling you gold sneakers and $100,000 watch and most recently a Trump Bible. He wants you to buy the Word of God, Donald Trump edition. Got his name right there next to Matthew and Luke. I mean, you could not make this stuff up. If you saw it on Saturday Night Live, you'd say, well, no, that's going too far. No, he's doing that.
I mean, that's just, you and I have been talking about this forever. I get the people within the cult that have been told their whole lives, this is how you think. You think this way. It's a black and white worldview. This is what you do. Their preachers in their small town churches have been grifting them forever. So this feels comfortable, this type of financial exploitation, this type of spiritual abuse, this type of emotional blackmail is all these people have ever known. But what I want an answer to are the educated people, right? That are the silent Trump supporters. I recently saw a poll that Trump was winning white women by 5 percentage points. And here's what I have to say to those white women. Are you serious right now? How many of you have had an abortion that your husband doesn't know about, that your parents don't know about? How many of you have driven a friend to get an abortion that their parents don't know about? Because it's their body, it's their issue. And the fact that these people are willing to overlook all of the moral depravity of this man, to vote for him, to say, yes, we're good with this. Here's what pisses me off. A lady said to me, and I still cannot get over it. Well, it's just a myth that Trump banned abortion. What he did is he sent it back to the states. And here's the thing. You know what was in the states? Slavery. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just, come on, white women. Pull yourselves together. This is a misogynist, grifter, a liar, a con man. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting that they cannot stand up for their own bodily autonomy and are allowing men that have never been to medical school to make decisions. But here's the difference between conservatives and liberals. Conservatives, their whole thing is we want to own the libs. We want the libs to hurt. For you and me, it's listen, I don't get your vote. I don't understand why you're doing it, but one day you might need medical care and I will fight for you to have it. One day your daughter might get raped and you don't give a shit about it now, but we did. And that's the difference. That's the fundamental difference. They like the cruelty. They like owning the libs. We don't. We're fighting for everybody, even when they can't fight for themselves right now. I've had it.
Okay. So the coup de grace, the thing that I went to bed last night with a smile. I woke up this morning with a smile. I want to click my heels because last night at Obama's rally, he talks about very Shadowland, he talks about Trump wearing a diaper.
Or diapers. I remember buying diapers. I remember the first time I went in the store, right after Malia was born. I was like, what? That's how much diapers cost? I remember changing diapers. You think Donald Trump ever changed a diaper? Yeah. I almost said that, but I decided I shouldn't say it.
If it's not clear, someone said his own. And Obama laughs and says, well, I wasn't going to say that because we all know that Donald Trump farts, allegedly wears a diaper because he shits his pants. He doesn't have control over his bowels. So to prove that point, yesterday in Detroit, Trump lets the biggest fart during his speech. I don't know if it was a fart. I don't know if it was a shart. I don't know if he crapped his pants in a diaper, but I know it was loud. And I was laughing so hard, I woke up my dog because I was crying. I mean, tears rolling down my face. Kylie, play it.
This is a catastrophe for the American dream and a dire crisis for...
It's just, it's so bad. He's just such a terrible person. And of course, it's completely on brand that the day that Obama is alluding to Trump changing his own diapers because he shits his pants, the universe would have it that he's sharting in Detroit. And I want to tell the listener that while he was in Detroit, he bashed the city of Detroit.
Right. He bashed Detroit to Detroit.
And I understand a senile man that has to wear diapers, that draws the attention of flies, that farts while he speaks, says crazy shit, and is an asshole. I get that. I understand that. We all know a singular person like that. What I don't get are the people that make moral carve-outs to vote for this thin-skinned beta male that is senile, deranged, not intelligent, not intellectually curious. And it's so clear that his mental capacity is diminishing so much. And it's become clearer and clearer for me as we've been covering him, who is over on the sidelines, chomping at the bit, frothing at the mouth, ready for him to get in so that they can sweep him aside and then trot out sociopath J.D. Vance and Project 2025. It just terrifies me. But because you've covered all this Obama stuff, I went over and dipped my eyes over on Truth Social because I predicted that perhaps Trump would be spiraling.
Oh, it's death spiral.
Because Michael Cohen told us that Donald Trump is insanely jealous of Barack Obama. It's just junior high school jealousy. And so here he is, the jealous, senile, delusional, mentally ill, death spiral of a man, farting on camera, all the crazy shit he's doing. Here's what Truth Socials this morning. Obama admits a total lack of enthusiasm for Kamala, especially with black men. I think Obama will be voting for me because he doesn't like the fact that Kamala is an extremely low IQ person. And what I want to say to you, listener, is this is what psychiatrists call delusions of grandeur.
Yes.
This person is untethered from reality. He is a malignant narcissist that sits with his online journal called Truth Social and puts into writing exactly how crazy he is. And he's up 5 points with white women. If your sons put that shit on their Instagram or Twitter, you would say, quit acting like such a show off. Nobody likes that. You sound like a jealous, crazed person. Delete it immediately. But they're going to trot out and vote for this man to have control over their daughter's uteruses. They don't give a fuck if anybody's raped. They don't give a fuck if anybody needs medical care. It is beyond the pale. And so many women are saying, oh, it's a myth. He didn't ban it. He just sent it back to the States. That is so insane. It is so incredibly insane. He has been taking a victory lap about doing it. And they have been telling us for years that they were going to overturn Roe, and they did it. And then now that they've done it, they're telling us they're going after birth control. They will do it. They tell us they're coming after marriage. They will do it. They don't want women having jobs. This is a complete Christian nationalist agenda. And I mean, red sirens should be blaring. Get off Fox News, be a curious person, use the education you have to think for yourself. It is so wildly dangerous. I mean, the farting and all that stuff is wildly entertaining, but we are heading towards a complete disaster if this man is reelected. And I am up to my eyeballs with hypocritical women who have sought private health care before. And it's nobody's business that have had that. And then they don't have the decency to fight for other women to have that right. It's just appalling and beyond the pale to me.
So many people think it has to happen to them before they care.
Sad thing is, a lot of it has happened to them.
And they're able to completely disassociate. And
Listen,
that's the problem.
All you Gen X women, I know, because I'm a Gen Xer, you know how prevalent abortion care is. You know it. And you are denying a younger generation the right to that privacy and a right to that care. It is beyond the pale. It is unforgivable that you were outraged immediately in the aftermath of Roe. And since then, you've allowed all of this toxic, jealous, Christian nationalist bullshit from the biggest piece of shit of a human being, this racist piece of shit, to come in and control your right of bodily autonomy and the rights of others. It's truly unforgivable.
Unforgivable.
It's so